So, you are a teenager and you want to write a novel. Maybe you have an idea in your head for months. Maybe you have written a few chapters, or you have absolutely no idea where to begin. I know that feeling because I started writing when I was 10. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can go from having an idea to actually starting your novel. First, you need an idea. And here's something important. Your idea doesn't have to be completely original or revolutionary. It just needs to make you curious. Maybe you have a character who discovers a secret. Maybe two friends suddenly become enemies. Someone moves to a new city and discovers something strange about their new home. Write that idea down. Don't immediately worry about whether it's good enough to become a novel. Your job at this stage is simply to capture it before you lose it. An idea isn't automatically a story. It turns into one when you ask yourself these 5 questions. Who is my main character? What do they want? What is stopping them from getting it? What choices will they make? And what happens because of those choices? Those questions give your story direction. For example, instead of saying I want to write about a girl who moves to a new school, you could ask, why did she move? What does she want at the new school? What problem does she encounter? Who helps her? Who stands in her way? Now you have the beginnings of an actual story. Next, create your own main character. And don't just give them a name, age, and appearance. Give them a reason to matter. What do they want? What are they afraid of? What is their biggest weakness? What are they willing to do to achieve their goal? And most importantly, what can they learn throughout the story? Your character doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, they shouldn't be. Flaws make characters feel more believable. Now you have a choice. You can be a planner, or a discovery writer, or someone in between. If you are a planner, you might outline your entire story before writing. You could write down what happens in every chapter. If you are a discovery writer, like myself, you might start with a basic idea and discover the story as you go. Neither method is automatically better. Personally, I recommend having at least a basic roadmap when you are starting your first novel. You don't need to know every single detail. Just know where you are starting, where you are roughly going, and what major problem your character has to face. This is where being a student makes things interesting. You have school, homework, exams, family responsibilities, friends, and probably about 100 other things competing for your attention. So, don't create a writing schedule that is impossible to maintain. You don't need to write 5,000 words every day. You could start with 300 words, or 20 minutes, or one scene. The important thing is consistency. And don't sacrifice your schoolwork or sleep just to hit a word count. Writing should fit into your life, not completely take over your life. Now comes the hardest part, actually writing. And this is where many beginners get stuck. You write a paragraph, you reread it, you change it again, and suddenly you have spent 30 minutes editing 3 sentences. Don't do that to yourself. Your first draft is allowed to be messy. You are telling yourself the story for the first time. You can improve the writing later. If you discover a better idea halfway through your novel, don't panic. Write it down and keep going. You can always come back during revision. Here is something I wish more beginners understood. Your early writing may not sound the way you want it to. That is normal. When I look at some of my older works compared to what I write now, I can see a huge difference. but I wouldn't delete the old writings because it shows me where I started. You don't become a better writer by waiting until you are good enough to write. You become better by writing, reading, learning, revising, and writing again. If you want to become a better writer, read. Read different genres. Pay attention to how authors begin chapters. Notice how they introduce characters. Look at how they build tension. Study how they end chapters. Don't just read as a reader. Sometimes read like a writer. And finally, finish something. You might have 10 amazing novel ideas, but if you never finish one, you keep starting over. Your first finished novel might not be perfect. That is okay. Finishing teaches you things that starting never can. You learn how to handle the middle of a story, how to deal with difficult chapters. You learn what it is like to reach the ending. And once you finish, you can revise. So, if you are a teenager who wants to write a novel, here is your starting point. Get the idea out of your head. Build your main character. Give them a goal and a problem. Create a basic roadmap. Set a realistic writing routine. Write the first draft without demanding perfection. Read, learn, revise, and most importantly, keep going. I started writing at 10 and I'm still learning years later. So if you have been waiting for permission to call yourself a writer, you don't have to wait. Open that blank document, write the first sentence, and begin.